Hey guys, I'm Jared. The other day I was looking online for a guide on how to hack a Keurig, just to see what's up, and I found out throughout the whole internet I really couldn't find anything worthwhile. So I decided to make something. This model of Keurig is the B40, and I'm just gonna show you how to dismantle it quickly and simply. For a few warnings first. First of all, I did receive some cosmetic damage to my Keurig while doing this. I mean, things just get scratched up on something that's so tightly made. It's not very easy to take one apart either. I had a real hard time getting this guy apart. There's just some things about these that are just not meant to be taken apart. Also, before you work on this thing, I'd recommend having it unplugged for quite a while because it stays warm for a decent amount of time. So yeah, here we go. First thing what you're going to do is I would recommend turning this on its side and getting at the bottom and taking off this plate first. There will be a rivet right here with a few of the grounds on it. I just drilled that out because you're going to need to be able to take this all the way off. You're also going to need to be able to take this bottom part all the way off, so you're going to want to go ahead and unscrew all of that. You don't particularly need to take it off yet, and I wouldn't recommend doing that, but you're going to have to get there at some point. It's just a few simple screws. You can see them down there. And then you're going to get to the top, and first things first, you're going to have to take off this top part right here, this guy. There will be screws right here and right here for that, and then you can also take off the guy right here by two screws that are underneath here. You can just see those. Now we're going to start on taking off this, just taking apart the whole thing actually. There will be a screw right here, and down here, and there will be a screw over here. And both of those will need to come off if you want to take this top panel off at all. Next, you're going to need to, this next part's really complicated, so I'm just going to have to try to explain it carefully. There are 3 snaps, just like this one, on different sides of the Keurig. There's one right here, there's one right here, and there's one right over here, kind of directly under the 8-ounce brew button. These guys are particularly hard to get off because you need to actually push from the inside out on them. I don't know if you can tell that from here, but you're going to actually need to push on this bottom and push it out from the Keurig. And how I did this was, first off, I went over here and pried this up, and pried it up as high as I could, and then took a screwdriver, you simply came in the side and pushed this snap right here until this whole entire side popped off. And that's pretty much the easiest one. It only gets worse from here. Next, you're going to want to pull up this side as much as you can. And then you're going to just take a screwdriver and go through this gap right here. And then, I apologize for the shaky camera. But, and then, here's your next snap. And just lift up that tube and come over here. And you're just going to want to push that snap right there. I'm sorry, the camera's not focused, but I hope you can see. And then that takes off those two. And that's the end of the easy parts. You'll be able to lift this up a little bit, but that's not going to do much good because you've got circuit boards and such blocking you from getting to the third snap over here. To get to the third snap, you're going to actually need to tilt it back on its side and take this bottom plate off and everything else. And then what you're going to do is kind of shove a screwdriver up the side. You're going to have some form of flashlight. I used a headlight to see what I was doing, and you're going to have to go up here. Here's the snap you're shooting for right here, and all you got to do is get a screwdriver up there, a really long one, and get it to go right under that snap. Here, I hope you can see the snap. I don't know if you can, but there's the snap. There's the 8-ounce. And then just stick it right under the bottom and just twist the screwdriver to pop off the snap. It'll take a few tries because it's kind of difficult, but that's pretty much how it's done. And then turns out this top part is actually connected to the rest of the body in a whole assembly. I don't know if you can see this, but this little guy right here is actually connected through tubes to get to the rest. So to get rid of the outside case, you actually have to pull this out of the case. Pull it up and out. Or push this off. This pretty much just plops out and you can sit it down. I sit it down in this guy. It keeps me from damaging these things on the bottom, and it also just keeps it nice and stable when you're working on it. Here you can just kind of see, I'm going to show you where the snaps are again in case you didn't the first time. You can kind of see, this is where one clips in. The other one clips in right here. And the other one will clip in, it's a little bit farther down, so it's not like you can just Dremel it out. It clips in right there. And then pretty much you're left with this. There are a few more screws to take off, and then you can open this guy up all the way. My circuit board kind of got stuck here. We can open that up all the way, get to your circuit board. Be careful with taking this guy out, because this little guy up here is actually a pressure sensor, and there's actually a hose connected to him, and I wouldn't recommend taking that off. So pretty much that's all I have to say. If you are confused or get stuck or anything, or just have questions or comments, feel free to shoot me a YouTube message or a comment or an email. Good luck hacking or whatever you want to do with taking one of these things apart, and if you do something cool with it, feel free to post a video response. It'd be cool to see what people can do. Thanks. Bye.